Why did Jesus have to die? The question begs to be answered. And the simple answer is because there is no other way to satisfy the righteous demands of God. You see, because God plays by his own rules, and he himself said, the soul who sins shall die, and without the shedding of blood there's no forgiveness of sins. So in the Old Testament, all those animal sacrifices only foreshadowed something to come. Someone to come. Jesus. And the cross shows how far people will go in sin and how far God will go for our salvation. Jesus knew he was going to die from the very beginning, and he spoke of it often. In fact, technically no one takes Jesus' life. He laid it down. He lived in the shadow of the cross from the moment he entered our world. And for some, the cross may seem like a total tragedy, a total turn of events that wasn't supposed to happen, something totally unplanned, and that must have been how it seemed to the disciples when they saw Jesus arrested and murdered. How could this be a part of any plan, and how could something so senseless, so cruel, have any purpose? And the simple answer is, it was to have the ultimate purpose and meaning. God was the master of ceremonies at the cross. Romans 8:32 says, God did not spare his own son, but he gave him up for us all. And Romans 3:25 says, God put Christ forward by his blood to be received by faith. In the New King James Version, Isaiah 53:10 says, yet it be pleased to the Lord to bruise him. In what sense was God the Father pleased by the death of God the Son? I'll tell you. He was pleased by the redemption that was accomplished. He was pleased by the plan of salvation that was fulfilled. He was pleased by the sacrifice of his Son who died so others might have eternal life. This is the greatest good ever. For all the evil in the crucifixion, it brought about an infinite amount of good. In fact, this was the most evil act ever perpetrated by sinful hearts. The sinless Son of God, tortured, slaughtered heartlessly, murdered in cold blood. And yet, from it came the greatest good of all time. The salvation of countless souls. Your salvation. And mine. That's why Jesus had to die. By his wounds, we are healed.